Hello, hello, how's it going? For some reason my mic setting was off. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How are you, Ark? Thank you for reminding me to record. Like, literally before I hit go live, I was like, wait, I need to record. Our story so far. Yeah, how's it going? Happy Friday. After hearing a melody in the fog, Layton, Emmy, and Luke turned their search to a legendary flute. Just where is this black market where the ancient flute was supposedly auctioned off? Hey guys! Kiku here. Welcome back to another travel vlog. Today we're going to the black market. Hopefully we can find some good deals. The black market is just down that hole there. Okay. Let's go. Oh wait. No, not this way. Go back. Down this way, down the hole. Professor, are you sure this is the right way? There is a light ahead. Let's just keep going a bit more. Okay, we're underground. I guess we're in the sewer. Is it the sewer? There's water here. A hidden puzzle. Ah, this looks like a hidden puzzle. Puzzle. Lily pad leapfrog puzzle number 150. 50 pick-a-rat. The green frog is trying to make his way to his purple girl frog. The only way to get to her is by leaping across the lily pads floating in the river. The frog can go horizontally or vertically, but once he leaps, he cannot change direction. And he will leap the number of spaces that is on the lily pad he is jumping from. To impress his girl frog, he must also land on every lily pad before reaching her. What are you waiting for? Hop to it. Okay. How are we gonna do the two-step one? He will leap the number of spaces that is on the lily pad he is jumping from. Oh, jumping from. I wish there was an undo button. Okay. So from here he can jump 1. Okay, from here he can jump 2. Okay. Okay, I see. Should we just, like, YOLO until we get somewhere? Yeah, how's it going? How was the week? Does he really have to impress his girl frog? On 2s he can jump gaps, yeah. I wish there was an undo button. You know, what if he just didn't see his froggy girlfriend? He'd be fine, right? Maybe we'll figure it out with brute force. We'll come back to it. Maybe. Let's leave this puzzle for later. Okay, later. We got a black market to investigate. Don't worry, I'm sure. Oh, I didn't mean to go this far. I wanted to talk to the person. Huh? What happened? Who turned out the lights? Wait, I see something. There. What? Oh, the crow. The raven. Raven guy. The black raven. Can I go back? I didn't mean to come this far. Where are you going, Mr. Layton? Oh, okay. I wanted to talk to the other guy there. I clicked on the door because I was like, oh, hint coins. Hint coins. And then we moved on.
Glad you could make it. Your puzzle-solving skills are most impressive. The rumors about you might be true. Now then, what do you want?
We are looking for an ancient flute. I understand that one was recently sold at auction here.
Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Why would I tell you?
Well, perhaps if you told us, then I wouldn't feel compelled to expose your true identity.
His true identity.
What?
What?
Really, Mr. Layton?
Repeat yourself! I dare you!
If I impressed you before, why doubt me now? Especially since we spoke earlier. To all of you.
Oh.
Preposterous! You know nothing about us. I mean, about me.
Oh, so it was multiple people running around last time in the market?
Perhaps not. But are you willing to take that risk? I shall keep quiet if you help us.
How could you know?
Professor, what's going on? You know who the Black Raven is? Don't you? Was I the only one who saw the Black Raven's mistake? Of course not, I saw it too. I just want to be sure we're talking about the same... mistake. Earlier, it appeared that the Black Raven was capable of teleporting from one place to another. Yes, I thought the same thing. So clearly there was something odd going on there, correct? How did the Black Raven move through the market? World-class sprinter, supernatural powers, some trick. It's a trick. It was a trick. No one is that fast. Supernatural powers. I believe you're correct, Emmy. No one is fast enough to make it appear that they are teleporting. There must have been some trick. What do you think that was? Well, okay, if he has supernatural powers, he used springs on his feet. Mirrors were everywhere. Just his springs on his feet. Will Layton be disappointed? Will he be like, no, you dum-dum? He bounced on springs. Springs? A novel theory, but that doesn't quite explain it. So, no. No. Let's look at this again. He's like a teacher, like, no. Many people were involved. There are multiple Black Ravens to begin with. Yes, very sharp. There are many people wearing the same costume. When we assumed that he was one person, we overlooked the most likely possibility. That makes sense, Professor. But how can you be certain? I saw something inside the Black Raven's cape during our chase. But the next Black Raven didn't have the item I had just seen. What was it? Candy. Candy. candy, but Aunt Taffy won't sell candy to adults. Wait, so that means... They are children, they bribed Aunt Taffy, they stole the candy. Maybe he eat it for energy, yeah. They bribed Aunt Taffy. The Black Raven bribed Aunt Taffy for the candy. Luke, you know Aunt Taffy. True artisans like her don't devote their lives to craft simply for material gain. I don't get that. Okay, they are children. One of the Black Ravens was able to buy candy from Aunt Taffy. A brilliant deduction, Luke. Aunt Taffy only sells candy to children. So then the people dressing up like the Black Raven were children. Precisely. Precisely. They are the same children who guided us to the black market. They make up the Black Raven. Then this guy here is also... He is also one of them. Perhaps now we can drop this charade. Wow. What about child-sized adults? You're right. What about child-sized adults? Crow? His name's Crow? You, sir, are very, very good. Yeah, maybe he's an adult who tricked Aunt Taffy. Black Raven turned out to be a part played by the children who frequent the market. Together, they tested those who sought entry into the black market. We may conclude that the Black Raven was a fictitious character from the very beginning. You think they can get away with passing as a kid? Maybe. A child-sized adult. I'm trying to think, what are situations where you can get away as a kid? Like if you're going to Disney, you want the children's ticket instead of the adult's ticket. My name is Crow. I'm the leader of the Black Ravens. I'd appreciate if you kept that a secret from the customers. Of course. Now do you know anything about an ancient flute? I vaguely remember something like that. Let's talk about this backstage. Can I go back? Okay. I meant to like talk to the guy here. My wife and kids are at home and here I am at the auction again. I work so hard but I can't keep up with everything I want to buy. Maybe you should go home. I'm sure your family would like to see you. If it were that easy, don't you think I would have left by now? What's so hard about saving time and money and going home to your family? I mean, you can't lead a horse to water. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Let's leave him be for now. This man has a shopping addiction. Okay. His mouth. This is what happens if you have a shopping addiction. We found bad art. I guess we stole that. Okay. Let's have a chit-chat. We keep meticulous records here. A black market needs organization. Here. Sold 1 year ago, almost to the day. He's reminiscent of Specter's Flute of Legend. Some rich guy from the High Yard Hill named Bard took it home. He fancied himself some sort of land baron. Lived up in the Bard Manor and looked down on everyone. Let's go talk to Bard, Professor. Yeah, good luck with that. Bard died about a year ago. Right after he bought the flute. What happened to him? I don't know any of the details, sorry. I do know enough to recommend staying away from the Bard Manor. Because of the Calamity Witch. Oh, so you're a local kid, huh, kid? Bard's daughter, Ariana, is cursed. Anyone who speaks ill of her ends up regretting it. Yes. Is that so? No one in town is crazy enough to go near that place. Everyone knows that Ariana is a witch. I see. Well, it appears that we must find Bard Manor and speak with Ariana. Thank you, Crow. I sure hope you know what you're doing, Professor. The cursed witch. Only misfortune befalls those who speak ill of the girl who lives on High Yard Hill, whom the townsfolk call the Calamity Witch. A mere superstition, or something more? If we take what Crow says to be true, a curse befalls those who say bad things about this girl. Well, I guess we can... That was a short trip to the black market. High Yard Hill is north of town, on the other side of North Ellie. So that house at the top of the hill is Bard Manor. It looks like quite a walk. Are you going to be okay, Luke? Not much of a market. Yeah, we didn't really buy anything, did we? I'll be fine, thank you. Maybe we can get some information about the witch along the way. Yes, perhaps. Luke, something has been bothering me. Despite the Specter, there isn't that much damage in town. That's all thanks to Grep. Grep. He's been using his money to help people rebuild their places. One man has been rebuilding everyone's homes. Not alone, but yes, Grep is very wealthy. He doesn't care for my father, but he loves Miss Tallery. Perhaps we should ask him a few questions. Where can we find Grep? He really likes Patty's place in North Ellie. We could check there. It's on Pike Lane, remember? Okay. Before we head for High Yard Hill, let's swing by there. Okay, let's go. You know, I really thought the black market would be more exciting. More shady people. But I guess it's just, it's run by kids, right? Like, can they really get away with evil stuff? Mouse. Can they get away with selling, like, organs there? I don't think so. Mr. Grep, I presume? With a hat like that, I bet you do more than presume. I am Grep. What does that mean to you? Well, would you mind if we ask you a few questions? Unless you're an officer of the law, I don't have time for him. Say, is that Triton's boy? Yes, sir. Good day, Mr. Grip. The son of the man who robbed me of the mayor's office. Good day to you, little one. You must excuse me if I'm not especially in the mood to chat. Mr. Grip, please. Please what? I have nothing to say to you. Good day, sir. Well then, we are done here. Perhaps we can catch him in a better mood at a later point. Okay, I guess we're just going to the hill now. Looking for... the witch? Sus. Yeah, what is he hiding? What's Mr. Grep hiding? Have I heard of the witch? Sure. Being impeccably dressed helps keep me in on local rumors. The people who live here sure love to talk about nonsense. So you don't really believe there's a witch? I have a tough time buying that a little girl is somehow responsible for massive destruction. The locals are pretty scared of the guy who lived up there. Now they all seem scared of his kids. Who knows, though? Maybe the Specter is the father's spirit returning to protect his children. Yes, perhaps. High Yard Hill is just up ahead. The witch's home turf, eh? You really believe she's a witch? Well, I guess I don't know. What do you think? I know what I think. I want to see what you two think. Chapter 5: The Witch's Castle. This is Hyatt Hill. Wow, all these houses are huge. Yes, this does seem to be quite a nice residential area. The police station is nearby, as is the evacuation. No, excavation. That's excavation, right? As is the excavation site where they are searching for the Golden Garden. Oh yeah, the Golden Corral. I forgot about that. It sure is nice to have Luke as a tour guide, isn't it, Professor? It certainly is helpful. Now let's move on to Bod Manor. You know, we drove by the Golden Corral the other day, and I was like, oh, Fletch, we talked about Golden Corral on stream. Are we ever going? He's like, no. We're not going to Golden Corral. I don't know, I don't think I'm interested in buffets. I feel like after COVID, I'm like, oh, I don't know how I feel about the buffet style. Rip the Golden Corral dream, yeah, rip. Whoa, look at this view, Professor. This is the Grand Plaza. It's nice. What's that up there? That's the dam. Bod Manor is just a little beyond that. I would love to see a schematic of the town's waterways someday. I don't know, I feel like I don't want to go to a place where all the children are grabbing and sneezing into the food. I heard this was a sleepy little hamlet, but now there's a huge giant terrorizing everyone? What kind of bait and switch is that? I feel cheated. So you've seen the Specter? If I saw it, at least that would be something exciting, but the cops made us evacuate the area. I hear it appears randomly, but someone must have seen it, right? It still hasn't hit the same area twice. It's like lightning. Strange, it's almost like it's searching for something. Maybe it has a lost sibling or something. Interesting. It would then be searching for something its own size if that were the case. Says who? My friend's brother is like 9 times her size. Okay, we got a puzzle here. I did some research on the Specter and I found out some pretty interesting things. In the legend, it says the Specter existed to protect the town. Which got me thinking, what if someone made the Specter mad? Maybe we upset its nerves. I think this is a warning to us all. The destruction of the town is only the beginning. Wow, you're pretty intense for a kid. I forgot how superstitious you people here are. We're living in a digital age now, and some people still pretend like we live in some analog age. My favorite analog things are clocks. Check it out. It's like checking the time in the past. In the past. Have you ever noticed that throughout the 24 hours of the day, there were special times like 111 at which the same 3 digits appear 3 times in a row? If you take these special times and measure the angle going clockwise from hour hand to minute hand, excluding angles where 12 lies between the 2 hands, which time has the greatest angle? Obviously, the angle between the hands and times like 1 minute, or I guess is that 1 minute, 9 minutes? That'd be like midnight, right? 12:01 is tiny, so you can ignore those from the start. Okay. Which, okay, 3 times in a row, digits. Excluding angles where 12 lies between the 2 hands. Which time has the greatest angle? So they gave the example of they gave the example of 111. Okay. 222. 222 would be like here, right? Head hurt. I was like, oh, should we just skip this one? How about 333? 330. I don't know. I feel like I need to have like a real clock to know what the actual, like, visually what the angles are. What would 330 look like? This is 333. Would that be like, I don't know what angle the hand would be at. Like this? Actually, I guess it'd be more like this, right? I don't know. Maybe we'll just guess. Okay, so 1, 222. $5.55. What other combinations would it be? 1222. 1111. Excluding angles where 12 lies between the two hands. We can't do 1111. Can I just throw in a number just to guess? And then we can leave.
Oh, I'm just not cut out for this.
Try reading the question again. What's the trick? $111, but they gave $111 at the start. Like, they gave us that in the beginning, like in the prompt. Would they really give us the answer there? First, try to think of all the times. Okay, have same number 3 times in a row. They use the memo function. Why would the puzzle note times like 1 or 9? 1 minute, 9 minutes. The largest angle is greater than 180 degrees. Ah, the 24-hour format. You may have overlooked something. Try to relax and think about the problem again. I don't want to think about it. I thought we were trying to discourage tourists these days. The Specter is making quite a fuss if you haven't noticed. Good thing I'm on the job. I'm sure this Specter business will be over soon. I, for one, can't wait to be able to sleep through the night again. Say, maybe you can help me out. Family portrait. I think this game will have the lowest sulfur rate. These portraits show 5 generations of the same family. Each generation shares only one particular feature with the next generation. The portrait above, the Roman numeral 1, is the first in the series. Put the remaining portraits in chronological order. Okay, so this one is set. Then we can move these ones. Okay. Maybe this. Eyebrows. Eyes. Oh wait, but they only share one feature with each other? Okay, eyes. Mouth. Eyes. Mouth? Is that right? Okay, they share the mouth, they share the eyes and just the eyes. They share the mouth, they share the eyes. Should we try it?
This is what I've come up with.
It wasn't right.
Some puzzles are simply impossible.
Nose? Okay, I guess I didn't look at their noses. Oh, I didn't look at their noses, you're right. I was so preoccupied with everything else. Okay, so... Kiku. Okay. We have to reconsider this. Okay. They don't share anything. Okay, have a... Okay. Oh, they share their mouth, though. Okay. Okay, eyes. Okay, and then here, from here. Okay, we need a different nose. We need them sharing the nose. Oh, okay, one of the features that matches has to be the nose, right? In this case. Okay, so okay, maybe this. Hold on, let me look at this. Okay. Okay, the eyes match from 1 to 2, 2 to 3. The nose matches. 3 to 4, it's the mouth, and 4 to 5 is the eyebrows.
How about this? That was it!
Well, why didn't I think of that? Right then, back to work. Thanks for your help. Good luck with your investigation. Okay. To Bard Manor we go. And grab the hit coins. Puzzle. It says, Bucky gets you where you want to be in a flash. Did Bucky write that one himself? Bucky's a man of details. I'll bet he pays as much attention to his signs as he does to his boots. That reminds me, I've got a puzzle for you, Professor. Is it about boats? Sign flipper. Okay, it's about signs. The cafe sign has been turned around. The sign is made up of 9 panels. When one panel is turned over, the adjacent panels turn over with it. Touch the panels to turn them all around and display the sign correctly.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Well, what did you think? Just the thing to get those brain cells working. The brain cells. If you ever need a puzzle, pick me up. Just ask, Professor. A hidden puzzle. Another hidden puzzle, if I'm not mistaken. Either or. Alright. A weary old sailor is describing a special tool he uses when he's out in his boat. Sometimes when I'm out in my boat on a fine warm day, I get so tired. So I dig out my special tool and suddenly I don't have to lift a finger to move my boat. You might think it's unfair, but nobody minds helping out an old man like me. What tool is he talking about? Is it B, so he can like hook his boat onto someone else's boat? And they can just drag him along? Nobody minds helping out an old man. Okay, I think it's B.
Some puzzles must be met directly. No puzzle is without an answer.
You're right, that's the tool I use when I want to sit back and let someone tow the old boat for me. I just hook it over the edge of each boat, easy as that. That brings us up to speed. What a well-crafted dam! So this is how water flows into town. That explains the full canals. Found a compass. Okay, let's go. Whoa! Well, at least this place isn't dilapidated and ostentatious. We'll need to go up the stairs. Meow. Okay. No missed puzzles that we cannot access. It's a shame to leave these magnificent grounds untended. It could have been the place for a perfect garden. It used to be, but has fallen apart since Mr. Bod's death. Well, we'll have to make our way through to reach the manor. The garden at Bard Manor has grown so thick that it's nearly impassable. Fortunately, a sign tells you how to navigate your way through it. It reads, walk on every square in the garden, only once, going in numerical order from 1 to 8. Can you get to the goal from one of these starting points? Oh, that's the goal. We don't want to go there. 4, 5. I remember in elementary school we had like puzzles like this. I think they were like from the newspaper maybe. And like the teacher like brought it in, printed it out. Is it not the right one? Shall we try one of the right ones? I think it can't be this one. Maybe this one. 1, 2. Can't be that one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, all the squares? Yeah, all of them. All the squares. Yeah, I feel like this one, because like we're going this way, we can't reach this without having to backtrack, right? We can't go over where we already walked. I don't think it's that one. Same with this. There's like the 8 here. I think we can't do that because of this. Maybe try this one again. 6, 7, 8. Six, 7, 8. I tried to Google what does 6, 7 mean. And the Google AI was like, oh, it can mean like so-so. Or sometimes it's just something to say to annoy adults. And I was like, 100% this game, I feel like gives you a degree to work at NASA. You gotta be a good puzzle solver to work at NASA. No, what do we do here? Maybe we gotta go back. Let's do some backwards work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I messed up somewhere here. Maybe I'll trace what I have. Four, 5, 6. No, 4. 3, 4, 5. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do I do with that 1, 6 in the middle? Maybe... I'm going backwards by 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Is that good? Did I mess up? I didn't double check.
Puzzle, to be sure. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Right, here we are. Let's move on. Ack, wait, Professor. I'm caught on this bush. New drinking game. Take a shot every time Kiku says 6, 7. And that puzzle that would have been pretty bad. Are you alright, Emmy? Hang on. Ow, ow, ow. This mana better be worth it. With a little bit of work, one could grow anything in this rich soil. No sense in lingering here. Let's move on. Yeah, what if I become one of those hip gen alpha kids and start saying all the cool stuff they say? Like 6, 7. And skippity roos. I love the vintage goth decor. The cobwebs must have cost a fortune. Luke, do people really live here? Of course they do, I think. What's that? What's what? Did you see something, Mr. Layton? Let's find the front door. Okay, any hint coins? I need my hint coins.
Creepy. Well, looks like no one is home, right, Professor?
Hold on, Emmy. I'm sure I saw someone in one of the windows upstairs.
No, I didn't really see anyone up there.
What? Then that is horribly creepy. Oh, what if this calamity witch is actually a ghost?
Emmy, behind you!
Oh, right, Luke. I'm not falling for that. Ah!
What do you young'uns want?
Pardon me, sir. My name is Herschel Layton. Is Ariana home?
What business is that of yours?
We are investigating the Specter. And who might you be?
Who do I look like? I'm the gardener, Seamus. The mistress has no interest in meeting with the likes of you. Now, go away!
Go away. No, please. Let us solve a puzzle.
Strange to you, Emmy?
Let us solve a puzzle for you.
Which part?
The garden is in disarray, despite having a gardener. Do you think he is just poor at his vocation?
I heard that Mr. Bard's servants were all let go after his death.
So, do you think this fake gardener is holding Ariana hostage?
That is possible, I suppose.
We must find a way in there.
What should we do, Mr. Layton?
Okay, let's find a way in. We'll climb the tower. Professor, I think we can get in through this tower. We can get inside if we cross the bridge at the top of the tower. You two seem quite eager to go breaking into Bard Manor. A young girl could be in danger. This is your duty as an English gentleman, Professor. You can't just turn your back on this, can you, Mr. Layton? Of course not. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Come on. Hurry. Let's go. Into the tree. Is it a tree? Into the tree. Tower thing. A hidden puzzle. It's another hidden puzzle. Come now, it can't hurt to try. What? I thought there was a girl in danger, potentially. We have time to dilly-dally? 2 pictures. A rich man has a strange habit of hanging the paintings in his house in such a way that it's possible to tell how much the paintings are worth. In section 1, the 2 paintings have a total value of $2 million. In 2, the paintings have a combined value of $6 million. How many millions of dollars are the 2 paintings hung in section 3 worth? $9 million. So section 1 worth $2 million. Section 2 is worth 6. And section 3, 9 million.
Some puzzles must be met directly. No puzzle is without an answer.
Few things are more satisfying than a puzzle solved. Okay. Oh. Professor, look, it keeps going up. Wow, what a view. You can see the lake, the town, everything. This must have been a lookout tower. It probably hasn't been used in many years. Can we get to that walkway I saw earlier from here? Strange. From outside, it looks like we could get there from here. Emmy, what is written on that wall over there? Oh, is it a clue? Let me take a closer look here. Is it graffiti? It's not the witch's mark, I can tell you that. They're numbers. 4, 1, 2, 3. I love clues. Let me jot this down. But what is that above the numbers? Are those flames? 4 numbers and drawings of flames. What could this mean? Do we see anywhere with flames? Four, 1, 2, 3. Oh, here? These seem to be gas torches. You don't even need a match to light them. You don't suppose these torches are some sort of puzzle? Very sharp observation, Luke. The torches might be our key here. You think so, Professor? Hey. Wait, it was 4, 1... Was it 4, 1, 2, 3? 4, 1, 3, 2... 4, 1, 2... I don't remember. Okay, it was 4, 1, 2, 3. I just heard something above us. Let's go check it out. Oh, what's this secret passage? Professor, this entryway wasn't here before. As I suspected, the torches... That must lead to the sky passage. This door should lead into the main part of the house. Wait, Luke, there's something odd about this door. The lock is some sort of puzzle. Professor, may I? Okay, puzzle time, pickpocket, the terrace door. To open the lock on this door, you must enter the correct numbers. To the right of the doorknob is a set of equations. Each symbol represents a unique single-digit number. If you solve the equations, you'll determine which symbol represents which number and you'll have your key. Touch the numbers to change them. Okay, star times star equals... club. Star times club equals... diamond and spade. We just put in a number and try. We do 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2. That's 8, which I don't think would make sense here. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 9 is 18. I need to see the shape. 18. And then spade times the moon. Wait, I say 18? Hold on. That doesn't seem right. Isn't 2 times 9 18? It should be 27, right? Are we supposed to pick a number we haven't seen yet? We have not seen 1, 4, 5, 6, or 8, or 0, I guess. It's a good thing you don't handle other people's money, yeah. I was like, why does that not seem right? And I was like, oh wait, because it's not right. Okay, can't be 1. How about 4? 7 times 4. Well, that's 28. We already have a 2. 7 times 5 is 35. I already used 3. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 8 is 56. Does that make sense? Does this make sense? Okay, so that means moon is 8. And the triangle is 6. 8, 6. Is that right? I don't know. We'll see.
I think this is right. That puzzle wasn't so hard.
Okay. I got it, Professor. Nice work, Luke. Okay, let's go. This place is huge. Does Ariana really live here all alone? It hardly looks like there is anyone living here at all. You think there are ghosts here? Don't say that, Emmy. What is that over on the wall? That's a picture of Ariana. It must have been taken a while ago. Who is in the picture with her? That is her brother Tony. And where is he now? I'm not sure. There is no sign of him either. Perhaps he is with Ariana. When was the last time someone cleaned up around here? Look at those cobwebs hanging from the chandelier. I hate spiders. Ugh. Now, Emmy, spiders are fascinating creatures. Take a look at this. You don't like spiders? Here's a puzzle about spiders. A spider made a very intricate web. When its prey gets stuck at A, the spider starts from the center and takes thread 2 or 5 to get it. To get to the prey at B, the spider uses threads 1 or 2 to get it. Wait, hold on. Uses thread 1 or 2 starting from the center. The spider has a simple rule. Following this rule and starting from the center, which 2 threads could the spider take to get to C? Okay. Wait, to get to A, take 2 or 5. Or 5. Okay. To get to C. So 4. What numbers have we used? Okay, 1, 2. Let me just check. Okay, to get to C. Okay, so 4 is one of them. We just try following some paths and see where it takes us. Okay, so not 6. That was 7. Okay, not 7. That doesn't lead anywhere. 3. Not 3. I guess 2. 2. We could do 2. 2 and 4.
I think I've got this one. That puzzle was no problem.
Prey effect. Okay. Oh goody, it's lunchtime. Oh no, the spider caught the person. I never thought you'd be afraid of spiders, Emmy. Yeah. Ugh. Aha, well, if you're going to be an archaeologist's assistant, we may need to work on that a bit, Emmy. Okay, there's like toys around. There were toys everywhere. Who scattered them all about? Ariana? These look more like toys a boy would typically enjoy. So the caretaker plays with toys? That doesn't make sense. And would also be very weird. Do archaeologists even encounter spiders? Probably. If they're like in the ruins, there's probably a lot of spiders there. There's a name on this toy car. Tony. So where is Tony? We haven't found anyone in this house. Perhaps he went out for something. This may be Ariana's room. Let's find out. Ariana.
How'd you get in here? Who are you?
My name is Herschel Layton. I hope I didn't frighten you. Please believe me when I say we mean you no harm. You broke into my house to tell me that you mean me no harm? I know how this looks. Please forgive me. We do have a reason. Could we speak with you for a bit? I'm listening. Is the gardener keeping you here against your will? Excuse me? I don't know what you're insinuating, but Seamus works here. I'm sorry, it looks like we've made a terrible mistake. Yes, we may have been a bit hasty in our assumptions. My apologies. I'm sorry. Fine. Now just leave, please. We'll seek the Specter's flute elsewhere. Thank you. Wait, what? The Specter's flute? Your father, Mr. Bard, bought it at the black market a year ago. We think the Specter destroying the town is being summoned by whoever's playing this flute. We are trying to track it down. Summoning a Specter with a flute? Huh, absolutely preposterous. We distinctly heard a lovely melody when the Specter last appeared. We believe there is definitely a connection between the two. I don't know anything about a flute, now please leave. Ariana, people are in danger. If you know anything, please tell us.
I'm a witch. I bring disaster to those around me. If you remain here, disaster will find you as well.
Is that true, though?
What are you talking about?
Go!
Why are you doing this? Ariana, we both know you're not a witch.
What? Hold on. Do you two know each other?
Luke and I were friends before all this happened.
Ariana, we're still friends. I don't think you're a witch.
Adults talk about the most boring things,
Huh?
don't you think? All they talk about is politics. And the weather, too.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Wow.
I know. Amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looking up at the stars reminds me not to take things so seriously. Sometimes the world can seem so big and scary.
I know, but we're all so small when you think about it.
I'm Ariana. Maybe you and I could be friends. Deal?
My name is Luke. Luke Trojan.
Oh, did you see that, Luke?
What did you wish for? Ariana, you're not a witch. Stop saying that.
Luke, I am cursed. Everyone is right to fear me.
Ariana!
Go away!
What is all this? How did you whippersnippers get in here? Miss Ariana, are you all right?
Whippersnipper.
Out! All of you! Before I call your mummies and daddies!
Emmy, Luke, come. Let's go.
Professor, I'm sorry. That was all my fault. Nonsense, Emmy. After all, I made the same premature judgment. Still, I am curious why Ariana's attitude was so severe. Luke, what do you know about her? Ariana is very sick. What? She looked fine to me. I think there's more to this than we could have imagined. Let's go so we can discuss this in more detail. You know, that Seamus person? Maybe it's the brother. He was kind of short, right? And I felt like his voice didn't seem to perfectly fit the character. I don't know. Ariana was hiding something. I just wish I knew what exactly. Luke, you said Ariana is sick? Yes, I learned about it when I saw her at a party. I heard she didn't have long to live. That's terrible. She's so young. Her dad told me. He said even the best doctors couldn't do anything. I think that's probably why she has shut herself inside the house. Well, it certainly doesn't help that everyone thinks she's a witch. She's not a witch. I know she's not. Unfortunately, she seems to think otherwise. Perhaps we could prove her wrong. And then she might even tell us what she's hiding. She must know something about that flute. If we could help Ariana, that would be great. Let's explore the area west of here. The lake is that way. The dam we saw uses the water from that lake. Since we're here, let's go take a look, Professor. That lake is beautiful. This must be the town's main water source. Rainwater and runoff from the mountains collect in the reservoir. I see, so the water we use every day comes from here. And this old rusty pipe here is a water main? Ew, well, I certainly hope it isn't. Those pipes are out of use. They kept them around even after the new system was put in. So water goes from the reservoir and out into Miss Tallery's building. In the past, however, there was one pipe from the lake that split into smaller pipes all over town. The pipes you've seen around town are holdovers from that system. Interesting. I was wondering what those were. Was there anything there? Okay, I guess we just looked at the pipes. And we were like, okay, we saw the pipes. Maybe the residents of High Yard Hill know more about Ariana. Maybe someone can give us some useful information. Let the investigation continue. You two were in the market, yes? Yep, she's Ren. And he's Socket. Exploring new territory today? Yeah, Bucky let us take one of his boats out for a little test run. Oh, is that right? Of course. You can turn that stink eye of yours elsewhere, you know. Bro didn't happen to tell you two to keep an eye on us, did he? What? That's ridiculous. Yeah, we're out sightseeing in our hometown because you can't take anything for granted. Huh, Let's leave it at that. Alright, what else do we have to investigate? Huh? Professor? What's that? What is what? Look over there, it looks like... I don't know what. That does look odd. Try tapping it. That's Goosey! Who is this? What are you doing? Sorry, I'm Goosey. I was hiding, but you still saw me. That means... I must have been sticking out again. Oh, that's Goosey. What is that? That's Goosey! Yes, we saw you sticking out. It was pretty tough to miss. Why were you hiding? I've been trying to hide for years, but I always stick out. I know what you mean. Whenever we play hide and seek, the kids would always find me. I would just be hiding and then I'd realize that my foot or my head would be sticking out. I've stuck out ever since, especially from society. I see. Of course you do. That's the problem. I'm glad you stick out because now we can ask you a question. Do you know anything about Bard Manor? Just that all the servants were let go and only the kids live there now. Wait, do the kids stick out when they play hide and seek too? No, not especially. Thanks for your time. Oh, so you just pumped me for info and tossed me aside? I see how it is. I guess that's Goosey. Well, there he goes. And... that is Goosey, I suppose. He's an interesting one, huh? Goosey, that was him. Yeah, what else do we investigate now? Hello, nice weather today. Hello, miss. Would you mind if I ask you a couple questions? I sure hope he becomes a reoccurring character. We'll just have to see. Oh my. It's been so long since I've spoken with a true English gentleman. By all means, ask away. Why, thank you. Are you at all familiar with Bard Manor? Well, Mr. Bard died about a year ago, and the house has been closed off since. I heard all the servants left town. I hope that poor girl is alright. Do you think she's a witch too? Oh my, are you one of those? The strange events in this town are often just childish pranks. Even this whole Specter business. People need to be more rational. If you're looking for information, I suggest you stick with asking people who aren't superstitious. I saw a friend of one of the Bard children walking west of the Grand Plaza. You might speak with him. West of the Grand Plaza, okay. I wish adults weren't so superstitious. I mean, really. If only I could speak to my husband like this. Don't you go falling for any Specter hoopla. Okay, west of... is this Grand Plaza here? Okay, west. Mouse. Hi, you look like strangers. Let's talk. Are you tourists? Where do you live? How long are you here? Well, not exactly. London, and I'm not certain. Have you by any chance heard of Bard Manor? Yeah, my friend lives there. We used to play a lot, but not so much anymore. I'm not so sure why. His name was Tony. He's got a sister named Mariana, and a teddy bear. Boy, I sure do miss them. I went to see him, but I saw some old bearded guy leaving the place. You know who that was? I think we know who that might be. Seamus, I presume? He had a shopping bag and I followed him to the market, but I ended up losing him. Are you trying to find him? Perhaps. Thank you. Back to the market, Professor. Is there anything over here? Seems we've stumbled upon a hidden puzzle. Coax the kitty. A cat has gotten stuck and needs to be rescued. She won't come out when called, so you will have to coax her out with some fish. She's so hungry, she'll head towards any fish she spots in her direct line of sight and eat it before looking around for the next fish. Get the cat to the star using only 7 fish. Look at this huge fish. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, maybe I'll work backwards. Seven fish, okay.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Perfect. And that's all there is to it. I heard you're the one asking about those bard brats. Yeah, they used to be in line to own most of Miss Towery. Now all they got is that rundown manor. Your old man wasn't nothing compared to mine. My dad is the chief of the police here. Oh, the police station's here? Welcome to the Miss Towery Police Station. State your business. The chief helps the weak and puts the strong in their place. His third eye sees all, I tell you. Not convinced? Well, look at this. Somebody threw on this suit of armor and the exact same attire they're wearing now and put a dent in the helmet. All you need is a close look at the perpetrator to find out who it was. Which of these 4 lads was it? Blonde, obviously. Person A has like a bump on their head though. But I guess it doesn't match where the dent would be if they were wearing it. Because I guess the dent would be on the other side. He's scratching his ouchie. I guess you're right. Don't quote me on that. I'm trying to think what else could it be. Is it C? The short guy? Because if he wore the armor right now, he wouldn't be wearing the helmet. Would it just fall off and hit the ground and dent? Is that logical? I'll just say C. I'll just see what happens.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
It wasn't C.
A little more thought is in order.
Maybe it is D, the blonde guy. Because he's scratching his ouchie.
Puzzle, to be sure. No puzzle is without an answer.
How's he gonna reach the helmet? That's why it would fall off. There's a bump on his head matching the dent in the helmet, but he was hiding it with his hand. You were right. And that's how he exposed them. We don't even need to investigate crime scenes anymore. Though I do wonder what happened to the homes that got attacked by the Specter. Okay, we're going to the market? Hey, it's you guys. Good timing. Oh really? Why is that? The old man from Bard Manor just went down the canal. You were the ones asking about Bard Manor, right? Yes, we were. Professor, Seamus is probably heading for the market. Indeed, let's head that way. Thank you for your help, miss. Oh, miss. The pleasure was mine, kind sir. If you don't take one of Bucky's boats, you better get moving. Yeah, shall we take a boat? Is there a boat here we can take? Mouse! So, do we see Seamus anywhere? Mr. Layton, won't Seamus be upset if he catches us following him? We're just out shopping, Luke. If we don't see him, maybe we can get some information from... We can ask Aunt Staffy or maybe the Black Raven. You haven't gotten any younger since last time. You're still not getting any candy, Missy. I'm investigating an important investigation, thank you. Wait, so where is all your candy? I'm all sold out. Not that it matters in your case. Really? But you had so much. Yeah, some kid with a sweet tooth and too much pocket change came by and cleaned me out. Did you also happen to see an old man with a long white beard? Nope, Clarence was here, but that guy couldn't grow a beard if you fertilized his face. All I saw was that little boy with chestnut-colored hair. He came in and swooped up all my candy. When a polite little boy from Highyard Hill comes and asks for candy, you give it to him. Highyard Hill, eh? Do people often come from that far away just for your candy? What? People come from the moon for my candy. Here, try some and wait a sec. Nice try there, Missy. If you want to know anything else, go try the kids in the market. Come on, take those candy-hungry eyes out of here. Emmy, we can figure something out later if you really want candy. It's fine, I'm an adult, Luke. I can control myself. Okay. Well, next time we pass through, I'll buy you some. Yes, yes you will. Welcome, what can I do for you? Have you seen an old man with a beard around here? You mean Mido? Can't say that I've seen him today. No, not Mido. Have you seen anything strange in the market? Nah, today's big action was some little kid going on a shopping spree. I see. I guess Seamus hasn't shown up yet. Someone just bought out all of Aunt Taffy's candy. Yes, do you know anything about the little boy who did that? If I knew him, I would have stopped him. Tweets, do you recall seeing an old man with a white beard around? How can you ask a question like that during a candy shortage? Of course, I apologize. We just look around and see. Oh man, this is so awful. When Crow is away, you know that the Black Ravens will play. Crow is out? Yeah, I don't know. We need to check out something. He'll be back. If you need Crow, I'll give him a message, I guess. You want to put me through that? Saw one of them Highyard Hill kids down here today. They come down here now and then. He's a rich kid for sure. We can just smell the money on him. Any chance that you notice an old man with a white beard? Can't say I did. Maybe you should ask Crow. Okay, Okay, crows at the black market. The gem of today's auction is an antique that made its way here through certain channels. It was commissioned by a war hero, so it has historical value as well. That's perfect for me. Most of this stuff looks like junk. Oh, far from it, just between us. These items can't be sold at a legit auction. Only a fool wouldn't buy. I actually don't know what any of this stuff is worth, but I estimate it to be a small fortune. He doesn't know the value of the things he's trying to buy. Beauty is, indeed, in the eye of the beholder, Emmy. Well, it looks like this beholder needs to get his eyesight checked. He's just blindly buying things. You're back. You find the witch? You could say so, yes. So what are you doing back here? We were wondering if you had by any chance seen an older man with a bushy white beard around here. I already been asking around about that guy. Haven't seen your bearded man, sorry, but I did see something that might interest you. And what would that be? A juicy piece of info. Not for nothing, but ain't nothing for nothing, if you know what I mean. How about you solve this puzzle? Just solve my puzzle. Middle of the deck. If you have a 52 card deck with no jokers, you have a 52 card deck with no jokers. If the cards are all placed in a certain order that follows the pattern below, what will the number and suit of the 26th card be? So, diamond, club, heart, spade, diamond, club, heart, spade, diamond, club, heart, spade, diamond, club, heart, spade, diamond. How many cards is this? 14. Okay. Okay, what's the number pattern? Ace, 4, 7. Oh, it's going by threes? Alright, ace, 4, 7. King. Twenty-one, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Shall we go with this? We'll see.
This took some creative thinking. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Jack of clubs. That rich kid from High Yard Hill was here shopping earlier. Is he a friend of yours? I don't make friends with their patrons. I might talk up our best auction clients, but that's it. I see. Anyway, he was on a shopping spree. He was buying candy, groceries, and household stuff. Large quantities, too. He was here to stock up. Do what you will with that info, but I know something fishy when I see it. Yes, that certainly seems like something worth investigating. The Black Raven does good work. Don't say that name out loud. Sheesh. My apologies, Crow. Thank you very much for the information. You got it. We didn't find out anything, and we lost Seamus. Now what do we do? We learned quite a bit, actually. And if I'm correct, there may be an incident in town very soon. There may be an incident in town soon? What's going on? Let's head east and find out. Professor! What is it, Emmy? The witch's mark. A witch's mark? Those appear if the residents speak ill of Ariana. A witch's mark. Candy wrapper. And a candy wrapper. Just as I suspected. Whoever lived in that house slandered the Bard name. Typical. When Mr. Bard owned the land around here, folks complained quite a bit. Who can blame them? But that's no reason to be bad-mouthing his little girl. I agree. I think I have the solution to our little enigma here. Oh, really, Mr. Layton? Let's look at what has happened since we left Bard Manor. Why were we looking for Seamus? The only reason, love? Because we are all madly, deeply, and truly in love with Seamus. Haha, well, his beard is quite stunning, I'll say that. I do so wish I could grow a beard like that. But that's not it at all, Emmy. Let's focus now. Okay, to gain Ariana's trust. To get Ariana to trust us, we wanted to befriend Seamus so we'd be on Ariana's good side. Oh, that's not right. Well, I suppose that's not entirely wrong, but there is a specific way to gain her trust. Oh, let's see. Okay, to clear her name. Was it to clear Ariana's name? Correct. If we can prove that she is not cursed, maybe she'll help us. Since Seamus is the only servant left, we thought he might give us some helpful information. But then we lost track of Seamus. We heard he was spotted in a boat, and that he frequented the market, so we've tried to follow him. We didn't see him in the market, though. However, we did get some good information there. Which person of interest was seen shopping at the market? Okay, a boy from High Yard Hill. Do you mean the boy from High Yard Hill? Yes. Crow said he saw a boy buying food and everyday items, and there was Aunt Taffy's candy. You think the candy has anything to do with our investigation? Yes, I think it does. We saw the witch's mark. Did we see anything else there? Was there another clue near the witch's mark? Candy. A candy wrapper was lying there. That's correct, Emmy. Now who could that have belonged to? That boy from Hired Hill bought some of... No, he bought all of Aunt Taffy's candy. That is correct. What are you saying, Professor? What happened to Seamus? Let's head back to Bard Manor. It's better if I just show you. Scrack! Terrible news, the witch's mark has appeared. Finch, calm yourself, please. Did you see who left this mark? No. I turned away for a second and ka. I didn't even see anyone come through here. Maybe it appeared on its own. What if nobody painted it? Oh, this ruffles my feathers. Alright, now calm down, you lot. It's just a silly prank. There's no need to fly off the handle. Just take a deep breath and relax. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Let's try it again. From the top, in, out. Officer Fisk, please. Ew, feeling a bit lightheaded. Okay, now what's going on here? Is there anything here? This is the old factory. I guess they used to make steam cars here a long time ago. Bish. How rare to have a factory located in town with so much clean water and lovely greenery. They closed the factory because it was polluting the water. Oh. Does look kind of scary. The years have passed quickly since I got laid off from the factory, almost like living in the future. I was so caught up in work that I never settled down or tried to start a family. Now when I go home, I'm all alone. I've named all the flowers I grow. I talk to them every morning. Only puzzles make me forget my loneliness these days. Light height. A single light hangs from a beam above the floor in this dilapidated warehouse. There are 2 posts, both of which are a foot tall, separated by a distance of 15 feet. The light casts a 3-foot-long shadow from the left post and a 2-foot-long shadow from the right post. Figure out how high the light is hanging above the floor. Imagine if bartering was based on solving puzzles. Like, do you have to like brush up and practice all the puzzles before you go barter? You know, like can you lower the price of this piece of furniture? Yeah, if you can solve my puzzle. Okay. Four feet. Between 3 and 4. Is this gonna be something about like all the angles and stuff? We'll put in 4 and then we'll leave. Whether it's right or wrong.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
There it is. What angles? I don't know.
I did it,
I was like, do we need the Pythagorean theorem or whatever? See, look at it. Look at the angles. Look at that. As shown in the diagram, make 2 triangles. Yeah. Yeah, we did that, right? You did that all in your head, right, Ark? I was just staring at the 3-foot and went, that's close enough. Honestly, that's very valid. The fact that you can remember details from inside the factory shows you've enjoyed your job. No, I just worked there for so long that everything is burned into my memory. I never did figure out why the factory boss chose to let me go. There must have been some reason. If there is, I don't want to know. It's time for me to eat my lunch now. Good luck to you. Okay. Mouse! Okay, now we return to Borrowed Manor. Each square is about 3 foot, so I guess... So since it's above 1 square, I guess 4. Yeah, I was gonna try to, like, count, like, okay, like, it's 15 feet. Can these squares fit, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, ah, no, that's too hard. Hey there, how you all doing? Hey there, Bucky. What are you so excited about? Forget me, you're the excited one. The wait is over. The High Yard Hill boat landing is now open. Control yourself, please. We all know my boats are the best way to get around, but let's stay calm. I have a feeling Bucky would like us to take one of his boats. Okay, let's take a boat. I see someone down by the lake. Let's go down there and get a better look through this fog. Alright, thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the posture check. No shrimping allowed in chat. And thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, any snacks or drinks? I just got some water today.
Hey, is that Ariana? Ariana!
Why are you following me? Go away! If you do not leave me alone, I will not be responsible for what might happen.
You are not actually cursed, my dear. And we can prove it.
What?
Ariana, you are not at all what they say.
He's right.
The Calamity Witch is a myth. An interesting one, but a fabrication nonetheless. It was created to protect you, Ariana.
What are you talking about? Protect me?
Yes. I understand why your protector kept you in the dark all this time.
What?
It was better all along that you did not know. The one behind the curse was none other than... You there, young man.
Seamus?
Doritos, which
That's ridiculous!
which flavor? Why did Luke look so traumatized? He's sad for his friend.
You are aware of the witch's curse. That bad things happen to people who speak ill of you.
Nacho cheese, okay.
Well,
Plastic.
it is not a curse. Just a simple trick.
What do you mean?
Seamus took note of people who said nasty things about you, and he then painted the witch's mark on their homes. Rumors of a curse then spread throughout Miss Tallery, and the townspeople began to suspect that you were actually a witch. It was Seamus who created the rumor of the witch's curse.
Is this true?
Seamus, I know you think you're helping Ariana, but you're acting like a child.
Well, Emmy, there is a good reason for that.
And what would that be?
Seamus, why don't you show us who you really are?
Tony?
I couldn't forgive the people who said mean things about my sister.
Tony? What have you done?
Wait, did she not know that was her brother?
Professor, how did you know this?
There were many pictures of Ariana with a young boy, but he was nowhere to be found, although we saw many signs of his presence.
I'm sorry my brother caused so much trouble. We just wanted to be left alone. We don't want people to fear us.
Okay, she definitely knows. She definitely knew. I don't know why her reaction made it sound like she didn't know.
We're looking for the Specter's flute, Ariana. Can you help us? Your father purchased it on the black market.
The Specter's flute? I don't know anything about it.
Ariana, please. You don't have to be afraid anymore.
You don't know anything about me.
Perhaps we should all calm down a bit.
I told you, I don't know anything about a flute. Now leave!
Ariana, I'm sorry.
She's definitely hiding something, Professor.
Ariana, if you want us to leave, we'll leave.
We will?
Yes. Emmy, we should go now.
Cursed Witch. Ariana's curse was, in fact, created by her little brother, Tony. He painted the witch's mark and played tricks on anyone who badmouthed Ariana. Tony didn't realize that many of the townspeople were simply concerned about them. Retreat for now. Okay, I guess there's nothing we can do. Luke, do you know what Ariana is so afraid of? I think this is a good time to talk about that, and perhaps what we may be afraid of as well. You mean the Specter? It's okay, Luke. It is very scary. Emmy, you don't understand the true terror of the Specter. The Specter threatened to do more than just destroy our town. What do you mean? The Specter can destroy the very fabric of our families. It ruins not just our houses, but our homes. When we become filled with fear, our hearts go cold. I fear that has already happened. You think that this is something that the Specter can do to people? The Specter has been a part of Mist Hallory for generations. It hears all. It's listening to us now. And under the fog of its powers, the keepers of the town become nothing more than pawns. Like my father. Luke. Mr. Layton, you are everything I hoped you would be. I'm so glad I chose to seek the help of an adult from outside of Mist Hallory. You have not disappointed me. The Specter, the Witch, Mr. Bard. This is happening all so fast.
Where was the family? What did the police say?
Why, Papa? How could you leave us? Why?
Glad he's gone.
You reap what you sow.
Good riddance.
Ariana? Ariana, are you all right? Is there anything I can do?
Don't touch me! Go away! Go back to your nice family and your perfect little house! I hate you! I hate everyone!
Ariana?
Just go and leave me alone. I mean it, Luke.
Poor Luke. Yeah, that transition to the flashback was pretty abrupt though. I was like, what? Ariana was never the same after that day. It wasn't long until the Specter began appearing. Really? Ever since that day, it has been as if Miss Hallory was cursed. People have been getting sick. My mother disappeared. Disappeared? What do you mean? My father says she is traveling, but she wouldn't go on a trip without telling me. I know her. My own father is lying to me. He's under the power of the Specter. I know he is. The Specter will take over the heart and soul of every man and woman in this town, and its fear will then reach out and take over the entire world. And do you think that Ariana feels this way as well? It's just, oh man, so much stuff has happened lately. Flashback, dead body. I was like, who's this? Whose body was this? I was like, did Tony die? Did Ariana's brother die? I was like, what? Okay, but it was the dad. Is that why she won't speak with us? She doesn't know who you are or what you really want. She's already lost so much. That's what I thought too, yeah! Professor, I don't know about all of this. I sensed Clark's unease as soon as we arrived. He certainly isn't acting like himself. Luke, I believe that the Specter has these powers you describe. What? The Specter, it changes people. It seems that All of this began with Mr. Bard's passing. We need to look into the details surrounding his death. We must access the police reports. Of course. Luke, I promise that I will solve the mystery that plagues this town. You will? I always keep my promises. That is the duty of an English gentleman. Oh, thank you, Mr. Layton. Let's make a visit to the police station. Okay. Next time, yeah. I presume I will solve the case. Next time on Layton, we will investigate the police station and find out more about Mr. Bard. Wait, where do we want to go? North? Okay, let's go here. Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. We went to the black market and we met Ariana and Tony. We're getting closer to solving the mystery of Miss Tallery. We'll see where that takes us next time. Thanks for streaming, thanks for watching. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day or night. Enjoy the rest of Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take it easy. We'll catch y'all another time. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.